Welcome to Countdown to Infinity, an Avengers podcast. So here's what we do if this is your very first pod. First of all, you took too long. It's already almost over. So you got to look at your watch and you got to take it to a watch doctor because it's wrong. We watch every single Marvel movie, starting with Iron Man and all the way up to Captain America in preparation for Endgame. We've also talked about all the superheroes, and this is a very special listener mail episode for Hawkeye. So if you look at the episode right before this, I feel like I'm giving way too many. Oh, that's a lot of instructions for you. And underneath your pillow, there's a gun with 2 bullets. One of the bullets is for whoever you choose. The second bullet is for... Hawkeye, baby. Bullseye. My name's Emmanuel, and we have 2 really special guests here. In the stewed, it's Brian and Sean.
What's up? I'm Brian.
And I'm Sean.
And if you are listening to that in reverse, it wouldn't make any sense. Unless you guys are saying... Have you guys ever seen those? Have you ever heard those demonic... like you play some songs backwards and they're demonic?
Uh-huh.
What do you guys think? Thoughts on demons?
Demons, dude.
Scary.
Yeah?
Not real.
What?
Yeah. Hot take, demons aren't real.
Scary and not real at the same time.
You know what's weird is I have an easier time believing in demons than in God.
Oh.
Because it's easier to be scared than to have faith, I guess. I don't know.
I think that,
Is that too deep?
Call in. We'll take your calls. Welcome back to NPR.
I almost dove right into that too, but I'm glad you pivoted away.
Pivot. So this week we're talking about Hawkeye. But before we talk about Hawkeye and your favorite moments, today was a very special day because the Avengers Endgame tickets went on sale. Did you guys wake up in the wee hours of the morning, break open your piggy bank, go to the bank, put those coins in your bank account, and then use your credit card to buy some tickets?
Yes.
Ooh, yay!
Yeah, my goal was to buy 50 and just be an asshole reseller.
Rent out the whole theater. All my homies.
So how much? You said you saw some people reselling their tickets. What was the going price?
I was seeing on Twitter ranging from $100 to $500 a ticket.
Oh golly, Miss Molly, that's crazy because they're probably what, $10 or something.
Yeah, 12, 15.
There was a
17 for IMAX and whatnot.
So I actually, so we actually had a dude who messaged us. I'm gonna try to find it, but he said that there were so many different kinds of tickets you can buy, and he was like, "What is going on? Like, you can buy a fan event ticket. You can obviously buy that marathon that."
The 59-hour marathon?
The 59-hour marathon. Again, if anyone's going to that, let us know. We'll pay for something. Probably not the marathon, but, something.
Caffeine pills?
Yeah. Gosh, I can't find any. Yeah, there were so many different kinds, and he was speculating that, like, hey, maybe they're hoping to make some more extra money to really break the box office so that people are paying, like, $5 or $10 premiums above the normal ticket price.
I would pay extra to see IMAX and one of those D-Box things where it's like basically a roller coaster ride. Have you seen those? Those are fun.
I don't know if I trust D-Box.
Why?
I don't know.
The name?
Yeah.
Is it the D? Or the box?
I fucked up the lights in here. Whoopsie doopsies. I don't know. I just bought regular old tickets the good old-fashioned way. I'm a traditional guy.
What about 3D?
Thoughts on demons? Go.
There's 3 of them.
Do you guys care about IMAX and 3D and all that jazz?
I like IMAX a lot, actually. Yeah.
IMAX is cool. 3D, not a fan of.
I like 3D if they make it for 3D, but if they just like digitally turn it into it to make an extra $3,
yeah,
no thanks.
What about 4D?
Extra Ds, dude?
Yeah.
I'm always down for extra Ds.
Oh my god.
The only 4D movie I've ever seen was Shrek 4D at Universal Studios.
Wow.
And I think that they sprayed like farts
Water?
at you at one point.
That's so
like,
funny. I want that for an Avengers film where they throw shrapnel loose from the ceiling or something. Maybe you feel Gamora's hair on your thigh.
Yeah, maybe. It's like a throwback to like before Alfred Hitchcock when they were just making all those crazy movies with like.
What would be another D? Smell? Or
dimension. Like the 4th D was like they would spray smells or liquids on you. I think that was really it.
Huh. So we're thinking about getting a little wet.
They would release snakes into the audience for the snake scenes.
I think it was like swamp spiders like fell from the ceiling.
That is so cool. Oh, we got to get that. Marvel, you still have time. You have like 2 weeks to throw another D.
Spiders in every theater across the country.
For the Spider-Man scenes, you can throw spiders. For the Doctor Strange scenes, you can throw, I don't know, Ouija boards from the ceiling. Let's see who else. For the Hulk scene, someone could run around punching everyone square.
They
in the
just
face.
bust through the screen and ruin the rest of the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, get on that. So we want to know if you guys had a hard time getting tickets, or if you got your tickets when you're going. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, I'm excited. I got ticks. I got some
ticks?
sweet ticks, bro.
Would you get middle row? You got middle, front.
I got middle. I'm looking away from the screen. It's a little conventional, but I like to hear the sound. So there's a ton of things. But part-time adult said that in Wales, where he is, he didn't even get close to selling out in his theater. Lucky. We should fly to Wales to watch this movie.
True.
God. Mike Carr said, I got mine before I even got an email saying they were on sale. I was looking to get tickets for Shazam this weekend and saw the Endgame tickets and clicked on those and got 2 of them. That's funny.
Yeah.
You were going to go watch another movie. Curb's mom said, I had to call in reinforcements. Someone went to the theater and got them the old school way. Ooh. I didn't even know that theaters
Yeah.
sold
Can
tickets.
you do that still?
Wow.
Fucking life hack.
There are some theaters now where there are no people. Have you gone to those new theaters where it's like a giant iPad and you just select
Yes.
where you're going?
And I really like that, actually.
You just don't like people.
I do like. That's why I'm going to the movies, just because.
That's true. I love talking to people at the movies. I'm always like, hey, did you like that scene? What do you think about that? I love going to the second time to movies I've already seen
Just
and
to
looking
interrupt,
around.
yeah.
Oh, and I'm like, oh, you guys.
This part's good. This part's
yeah.
good.
Make sure to remember this because it's gonna come up at the end.
Or like you test out a joke the first time, and then the second time you see it, you just say it louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're clearing out the theater, I'm like, I'm going to stay. And they're like, oh, gosh, again. Can you imagine doing that for Endgame? Just all the stuff that you can just spoil. You just sit there and be like,
Oh, just to like
yeah.
ruin it for people?
Just be like, oh, man, savor this guy's last moment. Am I right? That'd be
There's
sweet.
be some fights, I think.
Yeah, I guess
yeah.
so. Someone beat me up. Brian, thoughts on Demons?
Demons. I feel like I would make a deal with one if given the right deal.
Would you, wait, so is this the plot line to The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could fiddle, or wait, was he the fiddler? You guys know Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Devil let a guy fiddle better?
Ooh,
And then he
that
had
does
to
not
battle the
sound
devil
right.
at the end? I don't know how that song goes.
How if I know?
The Devil, open invite, explain yourself on the pod. So yeah, we talked about our favorite Hawkeye moments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I heard, and I also heard John predict that Hawkeye wouldn't make it.
Oh yeah.
And I got some beef with that.
Well, so here's another thing. So I'll just say this right now. We asked all of our listeners, and everyone voted whether or not they think or they thought Hawkeye would survive. And it's the largest, 90% of people thought he was going to survive
Yes.
Endgame. It is the largest swath. I think only 2 people said no, or 2 or 3 people said no. But what's your beef with John?
He's wrong, dude. Hawkeye's like a sleeper best person in the Avengers. Like,
That's
I
true.
love Hawkeye. You can't be predicting Hawkeye's
Yeah.
gonna die, dude. He's got a cool haircut now.
He's got a family.
Dude, he's got maybe.
Well, I mean, hopefully.
Oh, I didn't even think about
The
that.
family at the farm.
Family.
They got dusted.
Yeah, and that's probably why. So speaking about his haircut, is that the correct way of saying that? Speaking of,
Yes. Regarding it's like an email.
to whom it may concern, with regards to the haircut, there was a lot of hubbub online about his character's name changing from Hawkeye to Ronin. He would be like the second Ronin in the
the
Marvel.
blue one, right?
Yeah,
There's a blue-
Ronin. Yeah. So I had to ask John. It's like, what is this? I have to learn a new name.
Yeah.
So it's the same guy.
It's like a samurai thing, though, right? It's like a
He has-
samurai without a mask.
He has
Close
new-
combat.
Yeah, he has new weapons. And in the comic book, he has this crazy storyline. Partially, he dies and comes back. He gets offered Captain America's role.
What?
He says, nah, fam.
Nah, fam.
And he decides to basically take another superhero's costume, and the costume is owned by a lady named Ronin, so he becomes Ronin. It's just a crazy
lady?
thing. But the biggest part of it is he leaves the Avengers. He retires. He leaves the Avengers, and he's no longer Hawkeye. So I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't change my name once I retire.
I think Hawkeye is going to be the one who kills Thanos.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a
With an
bold
arrow.
prediction. Yeah,
Some kind of new arrow.
that's actually why I asked you on the pod. Is I know
Yeah.
you're a archer master archer. How do you say that?
You're amateur archer.
You're a good archer. So you guys can't see this, except for the people who are watching, I guess, on the video podcast, exclusively on Patreon.com. But right now, I'm going to put an apple on my head, and Sean is going to blindfold Brian, and he's going to shoot an arrow at the apple.
That's definitely worth subscribing to Patreon.
Oh, yeah. That's live.
Yeah.
Live on tape. Live recorded.
All right, here we go. All right.
Okay, here we go.
All right, spin me.
Who's good at making
do I have
noises?
To get spun around, or
Someone
I
has
just
to make noises. I'm blindfolded too. Ah,
Nailed it.
nailed it. And guys, that's all real. That's the kind of stuff that you'll see on Patreon.
Bring my bow and arrow.
At the end there, a horse clopped 1 foot. Did you hear that? That was insane. I didn't even know we had a horse in here. So wait, I'll ask you guys what your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe moment is for Hawkeye, if you have any. Any goods? He doesn't have a lot of moments, so I will say it's very limited.
I like when that one guy catches the arrow and you think, oh, Hawkeye, you missed, but then Hawkeye was like, no, I thought about this.
Blow up.
The arrow blows up.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like throwing a gun.
Badass.
It's badass. Sean, do you have a favorite Hawkeye moment?
I can't really think of one. All that's popping in my head is when he was controlled by the cube. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key. Yeah, that was all good because not only was he a bad guy, but he had some pretty sick fights with the Avengers. I think he fights Black Widow straight up takes down Black Widow. So we asked you guys what your favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe moments are. Part-time adult said probably when he rescues Wanda and goes up against Vision. He knows he doesn't stand a chance, but does it anyway, hoping Wanda will back him up. That was a really cool scene because Vision is fairly invincible. So it's crazy that he was able to get Scarlet Witch away from Vision. Coffee or Die. Corey from Chicago. That's how you say Chicago in a Chicago accent.
Oh, we know.
Chicago. Park my car in Harvard Yard.
Wait a minute.
Nailed it.
He said he likes when Black Widow hit him really hard in the head. Cool. That's just violence.
What was that guy's name? Chicago?
Coffee, yeah.
Coffee
or Die. But his name's Corey. He's a cool guy.
Corey.
Joe Michelson. So I remember before this episode, she said this was her favorite superhero. She said her favorite moment is going to be a long one. Wait, his introduction, plain and simple moment where we meet the character we never knew would be this important. So remember in Thor, when Thor's trying to get his hammer back, Hawkeye is the guy who they send up, and you kind of just see him in the shadows. He's not in the movie for a long time, but that was his introduction. It's cool because he gets to choose between guns, and guess what he picks? Arrows, baby. Like my hero, acclaimed Olympic medaling archer, Brian, who's here right now. You guys heard him do that, right? She also said that she surely hopes that he lives. His character needs redemption. If the rumors are true that we might get Kate Bishop, I am hoping we have the Fraction Asia run coming to live. We could have Pizza Dog. I don't know what Pizza Dog is. Let us know what Pizza Dog is, but that sounds like something I'm into.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I got April Fools from Pizza Hut.
What?
I got an email from them saying that they were releasing the Pizza Mutts, and then there was like a picture of a dog with like a little pizza delivery box on its back.
Aw.
And
maybe that's what this is.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
Joe, tell us what a Pizza Dog is. I'm sure John and Andrew know, but they are tied up right now in the corner. And Joe is listening from Costa Rica. Sweet. And it looks like Someday Director hopes that they have a Disney Plus show. I'm reading all your stuff. Really good ideas here. And his favorite moment is when he fights against the Chitauri because it really shows his ability to stand up against the heavy hitters. He's not only holding his own, but calling the shots, a job usually delegated to Cap or Tony. Oh, I remember that. Do you guys remember in Avengers? He's up on that roof.
That's the best. That's been the best.
Yeah, and he's telling them, oh, there's a giant one behind you. Let me arrow this dude. And it's kind of redemption for him, too.
Really great. That's like Joss Whedon nailed that movie.
Yeah. Oh, Joss Whedon. Jay Abel said his favorite Hawkeye moment is from Age of Ultron. When he says, hey, look at me. It's your fault. It's everyone's fault. Who cares? Are you up for this? Are you? Look, I just need to know because the city is flying. Oh, I remember that. At the end, Sokovia. Okay, look, the city is flying and we're fighting an army of robots and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. But I'm going back out there because it's my job, okay? And I can't do my job and babysit It doesn't matter what you did or what you were. If you go out there, you fight, you're going to kill.
That's a good favorite moment.
That is a good
I like
moment.
That one, yeah.
Jeez. Ugh. He also says he wants a good Disney Plus series based on the Fraction run with Aubrey Plaza as Kate Bishop and Rob Delaney as Barney Barton. I got to look into this Disney Plus thing and see. I guess they can do anything now since they own
There's
everything.
no rules, yeah.
Gosh, how exciting. But yeah.
I'm excited for Disney. I kind of hope that, like, because Disney's a lot of they make kids stuff, right?
Yeah.
So maybe the Plus is like for more years on your life, and
I think you want that Plus to be turned on its side to form an X, and then you want 2 more X's behind it.
that's what I want.
I saw your search history, and
It's all Scarlet Witch porno.
yeah, and you also go old school with the Disney stuff. You Snow White,
Snow White,
And the Seven Dwarves.
Sheesh. And the Seven Dwarfs.
all 7 of them.
It's pretty disgusting. True
Little
story.
Mermaid with the crab.
I just finished reading the Walt Disney. Whoa, she's got crabs. That's a good one. I just finished reading the Walt Disney biography. I was going to say it weird.
Yeah.
I was going to say biography.
Yeah.
Like when people say biopic instead of biopic.
It's a biopic.
That bothers me so much.
That sounds like a doctor thing. Like you have a biopic tumor.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh shit! I hope it's good. No, so in the Disney book, he had to come down hard on his. He had to come down hard on his animators because they were drawing like inappropriate Snow Whites to let off steam because they were pushed up against deadlines. They just had him up and about like it was a college campus.
So he was hard and had to come down on them
Because
what?
of nudie
Yeah.
Snow White. Oh gosh, this is a different podcast. But guys, we're so close to Endgame, just a couple of weeks now, and we're super excited. There's a couple things that we want to talk about before we go to plugs. The first is we want to thank you guys for listening to the pod. So if you DM us your address, you'll get a nice postcard signed by me, John, and Andrew. To everyone, really. We have an unlimited amount of postcards. The limit's 100. So the first 100 people, you'll get a sweet postcard in the mail. We're going to have our phone line up for Endgame. So if you watch it and if you go to the marathon, we'll have that up. So that way you guys can tell us what you think of it. It's going to be super exciting. And we can finally announce that the Friday after Endgame, I was say Bengay?
Endgame.
The Friday after Endgame comes out, we'll have our spoiler-free review on that Friday. And then our big, long, spoiler-full review will be on Monday. Yep. Cool. And then go to patreon.com to see the live videos. But do you guys have anything to plug?
Yeah, I'll plug my friend's podcast, Director Showdown. Go listen to Director Showdown on the Sticker Fridge Podcast Network. Brent and Adam right now they're breaking down every season they take 2 directors and they kind of just analyze them and determine which one is better, I guess. But really, it's just a celebration of these cool directors and the movies they do.
Yeah.
So right now they're doing Christopher Nolan and David Fincher. They're about halfway done with the season right now. So go Director Showdown on Apple Podcast. I think they're on Google Play Network. And if you go Director Showdown or Sticker Fridge on Twitter, you'll find us.
This is right up everyone who's listening. It's right up your alleys because it's about movies.
It's about movies.
Yeah.
Batman, they just did a Batman episode, the Dark Knight trilogy for Christopher Nolan. It was really funny, really good, really insightful. Yeah.
Swag Train.
Swag
And
Train.
then you have a whole website, stickerfridge.com.
Oh, yeah, stickerfridge.com. Oh, if you go to stickerfridge.com, please do that. If you live in Texas and San Antonio, you'll probably get a lot out of the social calendar that we've got going on. We do every Tuesday, Travel Tuesday. There's going to be some travel writing. Weekly playlist on Wednesdays. If you want to see us break down, we're doing some new stuff with subreddits, and we're going to break down subreddits and different Reddit culture. A lot of fun stuff going on there. There's a March Madness thing going on right now. Different podcasts, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, go to stickerfridge.com.
Tight.
I'm Brian.
Tight.
Yeah, I'm Brian. Just remind everyone that my name was.
John, do you have anything to plug?
Just the same thing that Brian plugged, so
Okay.
I won't repeat it.
All right, well, let's get on our horses. Oh, they're walking away. We were not even on them yet. And again, if you want to see the arrows, if you want to see the horses, this is all on video, patreon.com.
Yes.
And you can't sue us if you don't see the things that you hear, because that just means we're so good at what we call the voice mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, at least.
Yeah.
Use your imagination.
Yeah. But still, pay for the live video if you don't want to. And now it's time for us to get into this rocket ship. Let me put on this suit.
10, 9,
Oh, man, that
8,
Brian has a cold and he's
7,
Counting down.
6.
Oh my god, we have so little time.
T minus.
T minus. Oh shit! Fuck! All right,
T
let me
minus
put on my
4.
gloves. Put on my socks.
T minus 3.
And let me close the latch.
2.
Okay, let me get in here.
Ignition.
Oh, okay, it's not one. Oh no! The horses!
We have liftoff.
The horses!
They're under the rocket
They're
for
under
some
the
reason.
rockets.
And then David Bowie starts playing, and then you realize that there's a car in this spaceship.
We don't have that kind of copyright money.
No,
You mean David Blowie,
David Bowie, yeah.
the porn version?
Yeah.